What's going on, guys? Give me like 2 seconds. I feel like we're getting feedback, or is that just me? Static, or just me? Alright, no more static. That's good. I feel like we're getting feedback, or is that just me? Static, or just me? Okay, so we can mute this, get this set up, get the chat over here. Oh, man. What is going on, everybody? It's been a while since I've done a live stream. How y'all doing tonight? And let's be real. Is this what I wanted to be doing on a Monday when I could be playing The Legend of Heroes? Clearly not. Do I want to be making this video? I'll be honest with you, no. This video is a waste of time, and I'll be the first one to admit it. But part of me says it's a waste of time. Another part of me says, you know, you can't just be letting people talk greasy. Because that's what a lot of people like to do. So, we are going to take this video, this live stream, in about 3 different phases. What's happening, what led up to it, the aftermath, whatever. This isn't even going to be a roast because, quite honestly, it doesn't even need to be. Because this is legitimately the easiest self-own of all time. Straight up. So I'm going to give people another 2 minutes to pop on in here, and then we are going to get started. See some usual faces like Dark Star Angel, Punching Bags, Shot Red. When you made your video about Baldur's Gate, I thought it was going to be a video about BG. Nah, like, yo, I've been talking about Baldur's Gate for a while. And, you know, there's certain games... How do I explain this? Even if the game's not my cup of tea, right? Like, you know, I have Tears of the Kingdom, got the collector's edition and everything, one of my favorite games in recent memory, but when a game beats out Tears of the Kingdom for Game of the Year, it's like, even if it's not your kind of game, you kind of got to check it out. You kind of do. Kind of do. Okay. Where do we even start? So, as you all know, my name is Black Bond. If you're not familiar with me, I've been around since 08, 09. Way too long. Back when my hair was short and I had no beard. I had nothing but a goatee. So, we've been doing this thing for a while. You can follow me over at the Black Beer Eye on Twitter. You can follow me over on Discord. Discord community is pretty damn chill. We've been talking about that whole Rampage and Rajah Jackson thing, and that was absolutely horrendous. I cannot believe that happened. Thought it was work, turned out to be a work shoot, but dude definitely needs to go to jail. He needs to go to jail more than I need a hair tie right now, but my locks they're flowing. And for people wondering why I've been wearing my locks down lately, it's not good to keep them wrapped up or tied back or in a ponytail because it'll thin your locks. And, you know, I take pride in my hair. I take pride in my looks. That's why you can see the definition, the shoulders, the traps, or the dicks on your shoulders, as what BG calls them. And, you know, games playing right now, obviously Legend of Heroes, the demo, I've been trying to get on that, but, you know, you got the Helldivers ODST thing coming out, hopefully at midnight. You got Gears of War coming out, so there are games to play, and hopefully people can play them. And remember, hopefully I don't hit the page up, page down button. About to actually cover that up right now because you know I always be hitting my page up, page down button. I don't mean to do that. But before we even get into this, right, I do want to play some video clips. So before we even get into anything, yes, this is the Irrelevant Files. You're looking at it live. I'll give you a sneak peek. Oh, gotta move that up. Yep. Good old Irrelevant Files. Always have everything on hand. So, remember this video.
No, I didn't say that specifically, but
Okay.
I don't. I mean, Bond can definitely keep making any content that he wants. Content that he wants. I mean, Bond can definitely keep making any content that he wants.
So, again, BG has stated, past, prior, future, whatever, he has stated I can make any kind of content that I want. So I'm confused upon this whole situation, but we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. And remember, he's also said this.
Oh, BG's a liar. Listen, there's a lot of people who don't like me on here. There's a lot of people who've made up narratives and lies about me and things like that. You know one thing I've never been called, as many names as people have called me, a liar. Nobody can say, oh man, that BG is just a liar. He just be... Nobody calls me that shit around here.
So also, nobody calls him a liar. So keep those two things in mind. I can make whatever video I want. He says, go for it. And nobody can call him a liar. Because apparently, he doesn't lie. That's just what I'm getting. But before I even get into this video, I always get asked the question. Excuse me, a little bit under the weather. And, you know, unfortunately, every time I go onto AGS, it becomes like an interrogation. And I get asked that same question. Why does BG dislike you? And I thought about it. Never had thought about it before because I really don't care what any internet NPC thinks about me. But 2 minutes, I got my answer of why this man does not like me. And the answer is simple. The dude is a very egotistical man. Supremely egotistical man. Even Jack will tell you he is the most stubborn, egotistical human he has ever met. And you gotta put 1 and 1, 2 and 2, and 3 and 3 together. Everybody, come on, in middle school and high school thought that they were the best at basketball or the best at Smash Brothers, the best at Madden or whatever. And then you go into high school and you play people better than you. You go into college, you play people better than you. You don't make a college team, but you make a high school team. There's levels to things. Hey, some people can play high school but not college. Some people can play college but not pro. There are levels of things. You might have been the best Smash Brothers player in high school, but when you get to college, again, there's levels. Thought I was good in Street Fighter. Ooh, when I went to college, there were a lot better people than me. Believe that. So, we are going to go back, let's see, 13 years to when BG initially called himself the God of Gaming. He can beat anybody in any game. And the game I chose was Street Fighter. And I mopped him 10-0. Well, let's watch this video.
One with... You want to go 1-on-1 with the great one? I ain't never back down from nothing, all right? So I do...
Hold up, he's definitely backed down from everything. Ascard ate that, but I digress.
Accept your challenge of your little Super Street Fighter 4, and I will agree to those terms, agree to those terms, agree to those terms, that I will leave YouTube, leave YouTube, leave YouTube.
Down for the count. You have no dignity.
So this man was supposed to leave YouTube, but yet he tried to jaywalk his way out of a bet like Black Baron by deleting his movie channel when the bet was loser leaves YouTube. That would mean it wouldn't matter how many channels you have, means you leave YouTube, means you don't show up on YouTube, means you don't show up on anybody's podcast, means you're not a guest host. You leave YouTube. That's like saying, oh, you have to leave the house if you lose. Oh, well, I'll just go to another room. No, it's not leave the room. It's leave the house, leave the premises, leave YouTube. BG talked all of that crap. I'm the best gamer. I can win this. I can win that. And he lost 10-0 to me. Didn't win one round. Utter destruction, utter humiliation, utter mop. Should have been, Weapon Wheel shouldn't even have existed because he should have left YouTube. Because that's what I did. And that's what I do. Now, apparently, he got very upset about that and never liked me ever since that. You know, he's always talked about, I'm the best at this, I'm the best at that. Think about it. This is the man that be raging over video games, trying to, and failing, I say trying loosely, trying to break Blu-ray disc over losing in a game of Uncharted or a game of The Trash of Us. I don't remember, but the dude clearly has ego and anger problems. He cannot stand losing. He cannot stand being beaten. He cannot stand being wrong. He cannot stand to be incorrect about anything. He cannot, unfortunately, stand accountability. So what does BG do? That was 13 years ago. This is 12 years ago. BG apparently did not like when I brought my camera outside. I got a whole playlist over here of things, you know, I like to do in my life. You know, go to the beach, go to a Lil Wayne concert, 4th of July, boxing, tubing on the lake, bartender etiquette, basketball games, weekend in Baltimore, Father's Day, at the beach, at the lake, Delaware, Phillies game, Avicii concert, Panthers versus Eagles, Monday Night Football, Money in the Bank. I saw Main Event TV at a Washington Nationals Phillies game, Eagles playoff wildcard game, Saints versus Eagles. Oh, that's when Nick Foles lost. St. Thomas, Phillies Brew. Regardless of all the things I've done, this guy literally was so upset at another man having a life outside of this gaming thing, he assembled a crew of individuals called the Dislike Squad to dislike my videos. In fact, I don't even want to play that song because it could be copyrighted. But just look at the dislikes here. Dislikes, dislikes, dislikes. You know, we'll speed this up. Like, who is that insecure in their life that they're going to dislike and have other people dislike all of your videos that are not gaming, that are you just having a life, that you are just doing what everybody else literally does? It's not even that special. People like you think I'm the only person at this basketball game? There's like there's thousands of people there, tens of thousands of people at these football games. It's not special for anybody to do these things. It's not special for anybody to upload these things. But apparently, according to BG, it's an issue. And then look, that was 13 years ago. I whooped his ass. 12 years ago, he formed the dislike squad. 9 years ago, look at this. 300 dislikes. Dude says, what are they mad about? Even I'm a huge introverted nerd and I go out with friends all the time to the zoo, to play golf, etc. Gaming is just a hobby. Like, y'all don't know, but BG is the reason I coined the term social reject. Because you are a social reject if you have a problem with somebody having a life. Like, I don't get it. Dudes be going on vacations all the time. Tony be traveling all the time. Tony be flexing Rolexes on Twitter. Am I mad? Hell, is he mad? Is he mad at Tony for flexing on the internet? No. But when it comes to me, oh, he got mad because I laid that ass whooping on him. Like absolutely crazy. But yes, that's where the term social reject came from. All I see is social rejects on the internet, because why would a grown-ass man cry and complain about another grown-ass man living life? But we're gonna get into some other videos. Somebody sent me this video. This is probably one of they said this is the crash out that caused him to want to remove me. Because remember what I said? He doesn't like people enjoying their lives. He gets upset when people enjoy their lives. He's always like, oh, Bond says he has friends and he has fun. I'm like, you know, well, when you were a kid, I never did it, but I guess people make fun of other people for not having friends. I've never heard anybody make fun of somebody for having friends. Like, I'm sorry people like me in the real. I'm sorry I've been a best man at weddings. I've been a groomsman at weddings. I'm sorry that people actually like me and nobody has ever heard or seen any of your friends in the real. Never. Ever. In fact, all the years I've ever been on YouTube, the decade I've been on YouTube, I've never heard of BG talk about one friend. And that makes sense. Budokai Master 2, $5 super chat. He may not be a gaming guy, but he will go down in history as an entertainment guy when he uploaded that video failing to snap the Uncharted 3 disc in half. Yeah, dude's got freaking anger problems. If you don't think he's got anger problems, listen to this crash out right here. Again, over video games and over his ego being bruised over video games because he's just not as good as he thinks he is. You aim at the person's head and you shoot. Explain the nuance. What's changed?
Bro, some of these games, if I remember correctly, some of these new games don't even actually do like crit damage to the freaking head like that no more. Like they even do in previous games. Bro, like, some of these listen to what I'm telling you. Overwatch. Bond, tell your friend to suck a dick and jump in the ocean. I don't give a fuck.
You know what the
fuck are you talking about? My friend. Shut up about your friend. You didn't do it. Bond always, but listen, no, shut up, Bond. Bond is always talking about his friend and can never talk about first experience.
See? Apparently, when friends come into the equation, that's unfortunately a sore spot for this man. Oh, if you ever want to make BG mad, talk about your friends. Talk about people that actually give a damn about you in the real world. Talk about people that actually grew up with you. Talk about people that actually have your back. Something he wouldn't know about because he likes to stab people in the back. But Tony Esquire, $20, what's good, Bond? But yeah, apparently talking about friends or being better than BG in a game is an issue. And look, it gets even better. Because I uploaded this video of my friend playing Overwatch, and he did not like that. He did not like that at all.
Listen to what I'm telling you, bro. Bro, some of these games, the way...
Look at my boy, 13-4. And that wasn't the only game. Tricky Hunter, he be carrying.
The way they set up the weapons and the health of Bond over. But I don't give a fuck about your friend. That doesn't mean shit. Shut the fuck up about your friend. Your friend can suck my dick. And that doesn't mean shit. Shut the fuck up about your friend. Your friend can suck my dick. Your friend don't prove shit.
He mad because he ain't good.
Because you're not making those. My friend. Bond, just tell your friend to suck a dick and jump in the ocean. I don't give a fuck.
You know what's funny?
What are you talking about? My friend. Oh, man. The worst.
Oh my God. So again, you talk about friends, or you're actually a person better than him at a video game, this guy will crash out. He does not like being inferior. He is egotistical. He's manic. He's a maniac. I mean, that sloppy body and that poor diet probably ain't helping either. Titan, $50. I believe that's Canadian. I don't care much for the drama, even though it's funny. Just here to support. I appreciate that. So, again, this is why dude has an issue with me. I whooped his ass in a video game. He doesn't like to be held accountable. His ego has always been an issue. He's always had anger and rage issues in games. That's always been him. Y'all be thinking Smooth be raging out. BG be raging. You talk about any kind of friends you have in life, he gets mad. God forbid you do anything in life. Holy crap. There's a problem. I mean, how many times does this guy complain about, oh my God, Bond's on vacation again? How much PTO does he have? Traveling here, traveling there, doing this, doing that. But, you know, apparently I'm a bum now, but it's just so hilarious. But, you know, that's just setting up the reason why he dislikes me. Because people don't like to lose. People's egos get hurt. People get bruised. I mean, look, when we played Battlefield 3, when we played Titanfall, y'all can look at the old videos. Y'all can look at the old stats. Me and Hard 8 were both consistently above BG. And you know what? I've said this in prior videos before. Even if you say me and Hard 8 are equal, or one's above, or one's a little bit above or below, I gotta say Hard 8 would be more skilled at these games simply for the reason that I'm using a mouse. He's using a controller, which to me, I still find to this day kind of unfathomable. That, I mean, look, we used to make fun of, what do we call them? There's my arcade stick up there. We used to make fun of pad warriors and controller players and like, Street Fighter games. And yo, when Hard 8 was like, oh yeah, I'm playing Battlefield with a controller, yo, I was laughing my ass off. But dog, if you can do it with an inferior tool, it does kind of mean that you're a little bit better. I mean, it's just being objective. Being objective. But yeah, he also did not like us being better than him at that game. Or at those games, Titanfall and Battlefield 3. Ego getting bruised, whatever. He just doesn't like him. Shot Red, appreciate the $2. BG means beta gamer. That's your opinion. So next up, I want to look at other things where he might be pissed off at me about, because he'll be pissed off, but he won't ever admit it until he gets really pissed off and then admits it. We are going to look at weapon wheel views from 2 years ago. Two years ago, right? Okay. Let me know if y'all can see this or if you need me to zoom in further. Actually, we can zoom in further. We can zoom in further. We can do better. Now, 2 years ago, look at these views. 51,000, 24, 18, 30, 283, 15, 518, 57, 19, 14, 193, 26, 486, 177, 88,000, 68,000, 43, 35, 207, almost a million views. 31, 193, 83, 98, 18, 34, 128, 88, 358, 29, 56, 103, 97, 19, 54, 23, 57, 23, 37, 68, 29, 69, like 18, 31, 17, 30. Like, do you see a pattern going now that we're within a year? Now that we're within a year, right? 98, 41, 22, 56, 18, And now we're getting to the point where I'm not here anymore. 16, 19, 17, 17, 13, 23, 19, 14, like it's starting to drop. 14, 14, 12, 13, 14, 17, 19, 17. It's starting to drop. 12, 13, 14, 12, 15. Oh, they got a 21. But look at the last couple months recently. Starting to drop. Last week, couldn't even break 10,000. 2 weeks ago, couldn't even break 10,000. 3 weeks ago, just got to 10,000. 4 weeks ago, 11. 5 weeks ago, 11. 6 weeks ago, 12. 7 weeks ago, 11. 13 weeks ago, couldn't even break 10. 14 weeks ago, 10K. 16 and 17 weeks ago, couldn't even break 10, like, dog. 8,000, like, I'm just saying, the numbers have been declining. Don't believe me on that? The Art of the Parry, 1 month old. You have 109,000 subscribers, and you can only get 832 views. That's crazy. 832 views on 109,000 subscribers. And look, I'm not the whole sub and view guy, you know. I'm not the one that'd be like, oh, you gotta have this much subs, or oh, you gotta have, you know, this much views or anything like that. But again, I'm just an average dude that just be doing YouTube on the side. I don't have any scheduled uploads. I don't have any podcasts. I don't have a payroll. I don't have a Patreon. I literally just upload in my spare time, and that's it. Weapon Wheel is a legitimately an LLC and a business. Speaking of that business, where's Planet Xbox at? Let's look. The last episode of Planet Xbox hasn't, what was that, a year ago? Let's check it out. Planet Xbox, last updated September 5th, 2024. Shameful. Shameful. What was he doing really to promote that? Nothing. And all the times, all the ideas I had, all the things I wanted to do to help out the podcast, nobody wants to listen. But hey, it's okay. It's all good. Again, views and subs aren't the end-all be-all, people. If you're somebody like me or anybody else that's just uploading for fun. It's just for fun. We just get up here, we talk, we put our opinion out there. It's for fun. But when you have an LLC, when you have a payroll, when you have a Patreon, when you have like paid subscribers and tiers and badges and donations and all that other good stuff, you're taking it seriously and you're acting like it's a business. Well, business ain't exactly booming since Bond left now, is it? So, hey, maybe, just maybe, that's another reason. So we got 3 strikes right now. 1, whooped his ass in games. He don't like that. 2, he don't like when you have friends or do anything in the real. 3, hey, business is down, but that's not my fault. You're the big boss. You make the decisions. Can't put that on me. And that brings us to today or yesterday or whatever. So, this video right here, he a family married man, Bond. Well, what does that have to do with anything? I mean, that didn't stop him from doing anything wild before. And yes, downward incline, that would be something I'd probably state. Yes, we were on a downward incline. But apparently this is the video that triggered him, right? This video right here. See, I don't understand why he was triggered by this video, right? The whole point of this video is simply this. My guy literally said, and notice if you read these comments, right? These are 11 months ago from that video he made. BG told us that this thing would not come out above $700. It is above $700 now. It was $700, but then he said, it's not coming out above $700. Consoles aren't going to go above $700, whatever. It's $750. That's the point of this video. It's not about Trump. It's not about politics. It's just simply put, you said the price would never be A or would never be X, and it was greater than X. Simple, you're wrong. So, okay. It would be like me saying, I said the next Grand Theft Auto will be a $80 game. If the game comes out at $80, you're wrong. Period. It doesn't matter if the economy or inflation or tariffs or anything. You're just wrong. The result is the result. And then that's all this video is. He said the consoles wouldn't be this price, and they were that price. Minute 27 of him and Jack having a conversation.
Gonna demand or ask for better. I'm just gonna throw my money at the problem.
Well, first of all,
No,
not
my
about
nigga.
you are a pocket watcher. You are a wallet, and it's not.
What the fuck you just said? You are the
So,
perfect. Literally just said I'm not gonna.
that is literally because you have no. It's okay.
Consumer,
Hold
my
on.
nigga. You are
Hold
the
on.
perfect
First of all,
consumer, bro.
first of all, you are a pocket watcher. That is literally because you have no. It's if it's not coming out of your wallet and it's not harming you and you're mad about it, you have to be like on the spectrum to be a. I'm not
my
about.
nigga. I'm not gonna ask for them to do better. I'm just gonna get them more of my money. Like what the fuck is
I'm not
my
about.
nigga? Bro, BG literally. This is Bob was right. BG literally just said I'm not gonna.
I'm not
my
about.
nigga. Bro, BG literally. This is Bob was right. BG literally just said I'm not.
I'm not
my
about.
Nigga? Bro, BG literally. This is Bob was right.
So this is a video where Jack is just saying, I'm right. Everybody else is saying, I'm right. $700 console, $750 console right now. I'm right. That's all this video was. It's not about politics. It's not about Trump. It's simply saying, you said the consoles wouldn't be this, and yes, they are. You said they wouldn't be above $700. It's $750. You're just wrong. A minute 27. And I'm sitting here confused while we get this tweet. A 45-year-old weirdo who loves preying on college white girls still going on this disingenuous take and spinning what people say because it's the only way to impress his stupid, gullible audience. Once again, validating why I removed his bum ass. Let's bring up the tweets. But you said we wouldn't have consoles above $700. It's $750. Let's find it real quick. Boom. 4 easy payments. Or Klarna, $46.43 a month. So, I'm confused here. How do you say it's a disingenuous take in spinning what people say, trying to impress gullible people, when you simply said it wouldn't be more than $700, we're not going to see $700 consoles, and it's $750. I see you, phone. Stop acting up. But, this is crazy. You said no $700 consoles. Me and Jack said, yes, there will be $700 plus consoles. $750. That's all this was. This had nothing to do with Trump or you crying about the Cheeto Man or anything else. No, we're not doing dark mode. We don't do dark mode here. We keep it white, not black. Yeah, I said it. So, Jazzy, I see you in the comment section right now. Explain to me how this is a disingenuous take and I'm spinning something if he says that something won't be $700 plus we'll never get $700 plus consoles, and yet this is $750. Now I know I used to teach math. But explain to me how I'm wrong in being disingenuous. 750 is more than 700. I mean, at least in the math I know. I agree, one and only. It's only 750 because of Trump, but it's still 750. To say that we'll never get set, we're not going to have $700 plus consoles, is an objectively wrong statement. There's nothing lying about my video. There's nothing disingenuous about it. There's nothing false about the claim at all. So why is he getting mad? Well, I don't get it. But again, I reply, I'm not even 40, but dude in his feelings for what Jack told him. And that's 100% true. Like, this wasn't even a discussion I was even involved in that video. It was a conversation with him and Jack. So where is he saying I'm having a disingenuous take? It's hilarious. It's the age part you want to correct, but not the preying on college girl parts, because that's the part you know damn well everyone around here heard you talk about. Keep making those videos spinning shit, bum boy. Well, nobody's ever heard me make videos talking about that, because nobody can ever prove that. Every time I ask you to prove that, y'all can't prove it. Now, I don't like to take shots at Jack, right? Or maybe I do, but look, it is what it is. I'm just going to say, I mean, there's no point being nice anymore, because there's a lot of two-faced backbiting going on here, Jazzy. But how's he going to call me a bum when Jack is on the podcast? How is he going to call me a bum boy when he's complaining about me living a life, complaining about me having vacation time, complaining about me traveling, complaining about me at Columbia or Beer Fest or St. Thomas or Florida or wherever I go? You can't be complaining about me living life when you call me a bum boy, when you literally have a dude living in Memphis in an apartment with his sister on the pod. That sounds crazy. That's wild. Crazy. He continues, Bond, the biggest dirt you got on me is that I cheated in a relationship 15 years ago in college. Nobody cares. Yes, nobody cares because they're just as disingenuous scumbags as you are. How are you going to call me disingenuous when you're a cheater? Only bozos fall for your tricks. Apparently, only bozos fall for math. Goddamn math. Holy crap. They fell for math. They fell for $750 being more than $700. Oh, goddamn them bozos. Stand down, bum boy. You were on the verge of tears after being removed. We ain't forget. Last I checked, only one of us has ever cried here on YouTube. That wasn't me. That was you. Because you are a lying, conniving, backstabbing cheater. And the funny thing is this. You got caught cheating. God knows how, like, look, people act like when criminals get caught, the only time they ever committed the action was the very instance of when they were caught. Oh, hell no. We know you were messy, dog. Just because you got caught doesn't mean that was the only time you committed an offense. We know what kind of grindball and sleazeball you were. You graduated from Sleazeball University. Oh, I only did it one time. That's the only time you can... No. Like I've always said, once a cheater, always a cheater. Dog, you were the dude that was bragging about cheating on tests all throughout high school and college. So you cheat on your tests in high school, you cheat on your tests in college, you cheat on your girl, like, bruh, that's just your personality. That's just who you are. And it's okay, but don't act like you're some sage or some saint. Because again, sleazeball you. Look at more of these lies. I would pay somebody to pull this up. And remember, I put $500 on this last time for somebody to pull it up, and nobody came to collect. I said I was banging a different race of girl every day of the week, and I got 40 best friends, and life is great, but we're on the verge of tears after being removed from the podcast. You were the Mr. Math teacher. I never been good at math, but something ain't adding up, bum boy. So, one, I've never bragged about banging a different girl every day of the week. First of all, that's crazy. That's probably not safe. It's kind of dirty if I would say so myself. Second of all, well, let's say hypothetically I did, or I was. Wouldn't I be the? Why are we making lies up, gassing me up? Like, wouldn't that make me the man? If a dude could legitimately bang 7 different chicks a week, average to above average, like, wouldn't that make you a damn near god? Like, I don't, like, normally when people insult you, they try to tear you down. But to insult somebody and try to lie and build you up, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Look, maybe you were doing that, and I highly doubt it, but, you know, since you were cheating and all and doing all kinds of wild shit, maybe that's something you concocted in your imagination. But 1 chick is enough. 2 chicks would be more than enough. 7 in a week just sounds like a freaking nightmare. And then he goes on to say, oh, but you have 40 best friends and life is great. Like, I have friends that, like, somebody explain this to me. Because y'all have seen, like, the group shots of me with a bunch of my friends. Y'all have seen me at weddings with a bunch of friends. Y'all have seen me as the best man in weddings, as groomsmen in weddings. Y'all have seen me out on, you know, guys' trips with friends. Like, is having friends bad all of a sudden? Like, look, I understand that this guy has never even mentioned having 1 friend in his entire time on YouTube. He's never mentioned 1 friend. The only person we ever have known in this guy's life is the dude that lived upstairs. That's the only dude. That is the only person. We have never heard of anybody, never heard of a best man at his wedding, never heard of attending another person's wedding, never heard anything. So why am I just, you know, it's just weird. Like, yes, people have friends, BG. Like, does that hurt you? Are you hurt that people have friends? Oh my God. Black Bond has friends. Where are all the black people at? Like, this is sounding very weird. Look, maybe you didn't have friends when you grew up. Okay, it's fine. That's your problem. That's not my problem. I've known my friends since, like, shit, I'm 39 right now. My bad. 46. Thank you all for the happy birthday wishes. You know, I woke up 6 years older. Whole living room littered with video games, gunpla, rollerblades, a bike, a brand new car, a brand new TV, all kinds of birthday and Christmas presents and Valentine's gifts. They just all piled up because apparently I woke up 6 years later from a coma. Shot Red, $2. I can vouch. I've even talked to your friends. Yeah, Shot Red literally be in my Discord talking to my boys in the real. In the real. We be chilling in the Discord gaming. Yeah, we actually do that thing. You know, that thing that y'all pretend to do. We actually game. And I'm very confused, again, about why having friends is a bad thing. Let's continue. Let's see. When is the next video you're going to make on me? We all know you can't keep me off your mind. Go ahead and tell us the date it's dropping. We know your obsession. You can't help it. You, sir, are hurt. This man talks about me every week with a bunch of other grown-ass men on a podcast once a week. Jazzy, you know it. I know it. You're in the chat. Don't even deny it. I've heard from other people, because I am no longer in those discords, that y'all talk about me in Jack's Discord. Y'all talk about me in Blaze's Discord. Y'all talk about me in the Weapon Wheel Discord. Y'all talk about me in the After Dark. Y'all talk about me on Weapon Wheel. Y'all be talking about me all the time. But yeah, I can't keep him off of my mind. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go to my channel real quick. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So in 8 months, one video 8 months ago. 2 videos 4 months ago. Oh, averaging 1 every 4 months. Another video 5 days ago. So, oh, you got 3 videos in 8 months and you crying? That's me talking about you all the time. 3 videos in 8 months. And y'all be talking about me once every week. Twice every week if you talk about the After Dark, across 3 discords, multiple discords, and you're talking about me like I have an obsession with you? No, y'all got an obsession with me. Let's continue up. Here's a great one. I don't bring you up. I forgot you exist until Alex or someone else always brings you up. You're less important to me than an ant in the dirt, bum boy. Dog, you talk about me all the time. All the time. And it's as simple as this. If you don't want to talk about me, rather than just call me the individual, whatever you want to label me as, you can simply say, pre-show notes before you go on live, hey, we're not going to talk about Bond. We're not going to mention about Bond. But y'all talk about me every week. Because you're like a jilted lover. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. People in the community have said that you have some psychiatric issues. I'm not going to be the one that's going to call you mentally ill because, look, I know I've teased people in the past about that kind of thing, but only when they admit it. But I'm not a psychiatrist, and I don't know if you technically have any mental deficiencies or not, so I'm not going to be that guy. But it's clear that you have some anger issues. It's clear that you think that you're the most important thing on this planet. It's clear that you have some ego issues. Maybe that's because you never played a sport in your entire life. Maybe it's because you didn't have friends growing up. Maybe it's because you're always crying about my trophies in the background. And that's another thing. Who cares about my trophies in the background? Like, why was that such a hyper focus for you to cry about somebody having any kind of athletic ability? I don't even know. Don't even know. But yeah, that's about the stuff, you know. He says he never mentions me. He says he never talks about me. More lies. Because that is what BG does. He tries to lie. He appeals to an urban trash culture of degenerate people. That's what he does. So, it is kind of strange that all of this, literally over this, over $50 in Cheeto Man, this man legitimately had a fucking crash out. Talking about how I'm upset, oh, I'm crying, I'm this, I'm that. Like, dude, who are you trying to fool? Who are you lying to? Like, and here's the other thing, right? I was talking about this to Hard 8. I have never, ever watched an episode of Weapon Wheel Podcast. If I'm not on it, I have never watched it. I've never rewatched one. The only experience I ever had in Weapon Wheel podcast, excuse me, is episodes I'm on. So basically, my interaction with Weapon Wheel and its content is me being live with it. I've never gone back and watched an old episode in completion. I've never been like, oh, I missed it, let me watch. I've never, like, nope, never done it. Maybe I've, like, skimmed through it or listened on it, like, when I was riding in a car and I was on my phone, and I'm like, yeah, I can't be on it, peace. But it's pretty much about it. BG basically said, I hate you, but I love you too. Really looking her age right there, Bond. Hey, man. Can't stay young forever. Shit. Damn, who is blowing up my phone? Conducting evil and the phone is blowing up. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. My apologies. Friends, people I know in the real, they message me, and I don't want to offend anybody or anything like that, but it can get pretty crazy. Don't want to be, getting like that. So, here's another funny thing that made him mad. This really made him mad. Made a video about Baldur's Gate. Made a video about Baldur's Gate and sent Twitter, sent YouTube into a little hissy fit. Oh, BG, he's talking about. Apparently, you can't talk about games anymore. Can't talk about games. You want to talk about games, then BG might get upset. So upset that he might actually block you on Twitter, which I believe he did. And he not that we ever play games anymore, but he also did block me on Steam, which I find that absolutely hilarious. Like, I always see his thing pop up, Marvel. Like, that's all he plays. But he finally was like, yeah, I gotta block him off of Steam. He probably got tired of seeing me play Killzone over, like, fuck that guy. And see, I put up that video because I know people say they don't watch you, they don't pay attention to you, they don't listen to you, and yet they lie. And what did BG say? Hold up. What'd he say?
Oh, BG's a liar. Listen, there's a lot of people who don't like me on here. There's a lot of people who've made up narratives and lies about me and things like that. You know one thing I've never been called, as many names as people have called me? A liar. Nobody can say, oh man, that BG is just a liar. He just be... Nobody calls me that shit around here.
Well, if you didn't have people kissing your ass for a paycheck, maybe they'd hold you accountable and call you what you are, which is a liar. Because that's what you are, man. I mean, like, first of all, you were mad and you completely misread the video I made. Completely thought I was being disingenuous over a completely different point than what was being made. But you know what we're going to do? I have not yet watched this video, but I did find the timestamp for when it watched, and we are going to listen to it together. Oh, we are going to listen to it together, and we are going to respond. Let me read some of these comments, because now it's going to get good. Because I've already exposed him for why he hates me, for why he dislikes me, why he has some crazed, unfound ego, why he dislikes people having friends, why he dislikes people having a life. I just don't get it. I really don't. Oh no, I have friends. I mean, look, Jack has talked about friends in trap houses all the time. Hard Eight has talked about his friend. He ain't ever get mad at them. And you know what? Hard Eight and Jack ain't ever get mad at me or my friends either. It's only him. Maybe it's the Jamaican in him. Maybe it's because I grew up in the suburbs. Who knows? But he's got some kind of vendetta. So let me go over this chat real quick. And then we're going to watch that weapon wheel video and we're going to have some fun. And I'm glad I'm getting this video out right now because, I hate to break it to you, but your boy Bond is going down to Florida again. Oh no. Going down to Florida again. Damn. Damn that Black Bond. Damn. Damn him having friends. Okay. So, let's look at this chat real quick. But before, let me grab some of this Dayquil real quick too. A little under the weather. A little under the weather. Okay. That's my favorite Omega song. I see the social rejects on the internet. Is BG the new FBA? We child free, living life, and BG tied down now. Remember they got mad at Bond swimming? Yeah, like, look. BG was legitimately mad at me swimming. Probably because that nigga can't swim himself. Grown-ass man still can't swim. I know Hard 8 was giving me shit about that, but honestly, people, I don't think Hard 8 was really upset about it. Jack and Smooth and Pyro, who was there, I believe, at the time, they were laughing. They were having fun. I was actually going to make a top 10 weapon wheel moments of all time because it was the 10-year anniversary, even though I didn't make it. But you know what? Fuck that video. I ain't making that anymore. I remember the stream. BG was acting like a weirdo in that stream. Jack sold out for that Patreon check instead of earning his money. He definitely did. BG has 0 friends. BG is easy to get tased by the... Jesus. Started late last year. BF3 and BF4 didn't even have aim assist with control. Yo! Hold up. Is that for real? So, you're telling me that Battlefield 3, and I can look at my videos, me and Hard 8 are here and here, and he's playing on a controller, and you're telling me BF3 had no aim assist. Well, I gotta take that L, and I gotta say, in that situation, Hard 8 is like, that's like me and him being tied, but I'm driving a car and he's driving a bicycle. So yeah, I gotta concede that point. He's definitely better at that game than if he's playing with a controller, let alone a controller without auto aim. But also in that case, that situation, there's no way BG can say he was better than Hard 8. Hard 8 was playing with an inferior tool. Not the views, utter woke nonsense. You know, that is another good point. BG does suffer from TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. He definitely does. Do you think him having a kid on the way was actually a factor for you getting kicked off? I mean, I don't know. Men have postpartum depression. $750 console, pocket watchers. You have to be a pocket watcher to see what corporate slaves are doing, so make sure they stay consistent. You know, I kind of agree with that. Jazzy Jefferson, I remember that topic. So I was surprised to see y'all go back and forth on Twitter 2 days ago. Yeah, even Jazzy, somebody on the podcast doesn't even understand why BG is acting the way he's acting, because BG is reacting to something that didn't even happen. He's reacting to something completely different than what was said. There won't be $700 consoles. $700 console. $750 console. Why is Bond being disingenuous? Huh? Like, dude's wires are just crossed in his brain or something. I don't even know. I mean, I know he says that he be doing all the house cleaning and shit. Maybe that's why. BG is acting like older men going after legal college-age women is a bad thing. I mean, look, I don't do it, but it's not a bad thing. Now we got to move the goalposts. I don't agree with BG. BG loves those deflection tactics. Bond, you couldn't help yourself. You just had to make a video. I mean, yeah, I mean, look, again, this isn't a video I like to make. I would love to be playing The Legend of Heroes right now. I'm 39 years of age. The Hard 8 gets on me all the time. What happened to the old Bond? The old Bond is old. We're too old to be making these videos now. But again, you just have this fraud out here just trying to defame people and slander people. And again, there's one thing I'm just not going to let slide, and that's just people being lying frauds. people trying to be deceptive, people trying like, look, in my life, loyalty is huge. You don't maintain a large circle of friends like I have with the number, the years. I've known some of these people for 30 plus years, 33 plus years. Loyalty means a lot to me. And to see people act this way never will sit right with me. Come on, Bond, Jack agree with you, and you shoot him like that? I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter if Jack agrees with me or not. I gotta call it like I see it. RVD Sabu, right down the middle, baby. Gotta cut it straight down the middle. It is what it is. Collateral damage, acceptable losses, whatever you want to call it. The Snake Strikes Back, Venom Snake, Fragile Ego. BG has at least more than one kid and is married. I don't believe that. Bond, $750 insane. No wonder why I usually get deals for consoles secondhand when I decide to grab one. Shot Red says, yeah, Shot Red been in the Discord lately a lot, talking with my friends. Bond hasn't even mentioned BG in months. BG has a man crush on Bond. I bet this is what this is about, pretty much. Oh, here's Hard 8. Queen Cobra is a big liar. Facts. You know, Hard 8 be wild, man. Like, you know how I always make up crazy names for video games? He be making up crazy names for people. BG really can't swim? No, he can't. Neither can Baron. I know which friend you're going to see in Florida. You should do that gator thing. Nah, dog. Like, look, I'm not wrestling no gators. I'm not making no videos wrestling with gators, hunting gators. We ain't doing that, Shot Red. Nah. Fuck that, dog. We ain't wrestling no gators out here. Hard 8 says BG. No, wait. Hard 8 says, wait. Battlefield 3 has no aim assist. In fact, it only had partial. Jeez, yo, that is crazy. This man literally, yo, think about it this way, right? And I'm not glazing, I'm just saying what it is. This man came from the welfare Section 8 consoles of 32-132 or whatever it was. No, it came to the, was it 64, 64, whatever. I know it was far less on console. So he came onto PC with higher frame rates, higher player counts, people with mouses, and he came in with a fucking controller and no aim assist and actually did well. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so I think we're good. We can now get on to the main event because I have not listened to anything BG has said in this video, or Jazzy, or what any of you guys have said in this video. But we're going to take a listen. This is going to be fun. Yeah, consoles 12-on-12, wasn't PC 32-32, I believe. It's been a while. No, we are not Gator Wrestling, Shot Red. Not doing it. All right, let me know if the audio is good. We going to get in this.
I bought multiple of them already. I literally couldn't care less about this. But I know y'all are upset. And that's why I said y'all voted for this, because y'all voted against your own interest. That was the point.
I mean, say what you will about voting or not voting in your own interest. Regardless of how anybody voted, Democrat or Republican, right? If video games were the deciding factor of your vote, that might say more about you than anybody else. I mean, when I went to vote, video games were not anything on my mind. And that's all I'll say about that.
Into the tweet, y'all complain about prices, and y'all also complained. Y'all also voted against y'all own interests. That was the irony of it. And so, Bumboy, the nigga with a shoulder and a dick on and a dick between his shoulders.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? A bumboy, yeah. Shot Red. I'm sorry, I'm a bumboy. See, I'm Florida though. Shoulders and a dick between my shoulders. I just can't understand why a dude He gonna make me pull this shit up. He gonna make me do this. Now I gotta find it. What is this video? I probably got rid of it, but I know it's a thumbnail. Bro, where is this shit? I know I don't be making enough videos. I can't find it. Had to be a live stream then. I can't find it. Anyway, my point is this. Dog, we've seen what you look like. We've seen what Jack looks like. We've seen what Smooth looks like. We've seen how y'all eat. For y'all overweight bastards to be talking about anybody's looks is wild to me. Absolutely wild. And I'm gonna find that picture. Anybody have that picture where I post them looking like Snorlaxes? Like, dog, you can't be talking about looks when y'all are straight up overweight and obese. Y'all can't do that. Oh, I found it. I found it. I found it. Got this bitch. Give me 1 second. There we go. Like, bro, y'all cannot be talking about looks. Like, are we serious? Smooth, dog, you look like you're pregnant. Crunches, sit-ups, need to do better. Jack, you know, we don't really need to say anything else. And BG, you look like you never lifted a weight in your damn life. Maybe, is that the reason why you're upset that, you know, oh, Bond's got all these trophies and all these sports there, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, weirdo, weak ass, sloppy ass dudes can't be talking about looks. I'm sorry, you can't. You can't. Let's continue.
Apparently
Whoa.
made a video.
Oh, a dickhead. Okay.
Yeah, he literally looks like he has a dick between his shoulders, right?
Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Black Bond. Let me just say his name. I'm talking about Black Bond.
Talking about Ryan? Ryan?
Right.
You talking about Bond?
Aren't Jazzy, because that's you in the background. Aren't you the people that don't talk about me, Jazzy? Oh wait, that's you, right? Yeah, okay.
So listen, we know what it is. Listen, y'all know how it goes when I remove these bum ass niggas. They act like scorned, jilted, fucking like upset women, bitches, whatever, right? So he, and the obsession happens. The obsession continues. I told y'all I don't think about these niggas unless they're brought up to me.
Lies.
And Alex be the one that brings up this bum boy nigga most of the time on the podcast.
Yes. I saw you put me in your fucking tweet. You ain't even sneak this in.
Alex and Jazzy. Like I said, I don't bring these niggas up, bro. I almost never bring these niggas up. I don't think, bro, I lie to you not. I forget these niggas exist until one of y'all bring them up. I go,
You can't give every girl good dick.
I go a whole week, forget these niggas even exist until y'all video queued up. I'm sure he'll make another video with me, so they can't stop making videos on me. This nigga probably got another video queued up. I'm sure he'll make another video because he don't got nothing fucking going on in his life.
So let me get this straight. I'm going to Florida. Got nothing going on in my life.
Would you kindly?
But a whole minute 27 video. A freaking bit. Bro. Oh my God. A whole minute 27 video is what got him in his feelings. He uploaded a minute 27 video. He's got nothing going on in his life.
Let's be very clear, right? Because Bond made a video because he know his audience has the same amount of brain cells as him, which is not much.
They all passing it around. They share one.
It's literally it's like Gears. You know, on Gears multiplayer where you all share the same amount of lives. Nigga, if one loses them, they all lose them.
What's crazy about this situation is Jack could have literally easily corrected him the entire time and say, BG, the price is $750, it's above $700. That's the point. Jack could have literally just, corrected him right here and then, and this probably wouldn't even have happened. He would have been like, oh, I was wrong. I said it wouldn't be over 700, but Jack would have been like, yeah, it's 750. Jazzy probably could have corrected him too, and this would have been the end of this. But Jack either A, forgot, or B, was like, nah, I ain't going to stand up to Big Boss. He signs my paychecks. I'm just going to sit down and shut up like a good little boy. So Jazzy, y'all literally let this dude bury himself. Has nothing to do with Trump. It's nothing to do with anything else. It's just 750 is more than 700.
So he makes a video because he can manipulate his fan base, his audience, right? And they're not very smart, and he can spin things to make it seem like somebody's contradicting themselves. And
is 750 being more than 700 contradicting? Is that spinning? Alexa, what is the larger number, 750 or 700?
750 is greater than 700.
Alexa, max volume. Alexa, is 750 greater than 700?
From calculat.io. According to percentage difference formula, if you want to know how many percent 750 is greater than 700,
Alexa,
you have to divide
off.
750 by 700, then multiply the result by 100 and subtract 100 from it.
Alexa's an idiot. Alexa, volume down 3. Alexa, what is the larger number, 700 or 750?
700 is less than 750.
That's it. Like that is it. Overdone. Why did this need a whole segment of Weapon Wheel to cry about 750 being more than 700? Can anybody explain this to me? Jazzy Why did you not explain this to him? Why did Jack not explain this? Why did Alex, who's on this podcast, not explain this? I turned on Harday's thing. Like, this is crazy and just proves the fact that BG only wants yes men, because his own people, let alone Jack, who made the damn video, or not made the video, but was part of the content making that video, would not correct him and been like, BG, it wasn't about Trump or about this, it's just about 750. You said it wouldn't be above 700. And Jazzy just letting him bury himself. And this guy is getting upset and mad over simple math. Now, I remember I used to be a math teacher, but crazy.
Then he'd be like, you said this. You said this. No.
You did. You did. It's even right here. BG. BG saying that it wouldn't be 700 on the pod. It is now 750. No $700 consoles? Yes, we have $700 consoles now. 750. Exposed. It's not that hard. It's simple math.
Oh, that's not what I said. You took it and made it seem like I'm saying something and contradicting myself, and you taking my tweet to make it seem like I'm upset about the price.
Nobody's. Oh my god. Oh. Chat. Why would I think a guy that goes out and bought a console me and Jack said was overpriced, irrelevant, not worth the price, that goes out and buys tons of hardware, that goes out and spends everybody, like Jack says, call him the perfect consumer, why would I think he's mad over the price of anything? This is a man that has routinely said that he would pay $100 for Grand Theft Auto 5. He doesn't care about loot boxes. He doesn't care about booty boxes. He doesn't care about microtransactions. So why would I then think he was mad over a price increase? He was not mad over a Switch price increase. He was not mad over an Xbox price increase. So why would I think he would be mad over a PlayStation price increase? This dude is legitimately arguing with himself. The point wasn't you being mad over a price increase. The point was you said we would never have consoles more than $700, and now they are. So you're not even arguing a point I made. This dude is just angry, crashing out. Let's continue.
I said, y'all, where in that tweet did people get how I felt about it? Where did y'all?
Nowhere, because I never said you felt a certain way about it. If other people did, make a video on them, but I didn't.
See that this is where bad comprehension and reading and reading on the internet is at an all-time low.
Bad comprehension and reading is at an all-time low. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. Oh my god. We won't have consoles more expensive than $700. $750 console. Bond's mad that it's more. No, it just is what you said it wasn't. That's it.
An all-time low. But we know he's just desperate to talk about me. The nigga still hasn't gotten being kicked over. And let's be real. The problem with Bond is Bond peaked.
What? Go ahead.
A long time ago in life. I'm not talking about internet shit. In life, he peaked a long time ago. That's facts. We can tell. You know what's funny? I just thought about this. Bond is literally like this nigga is literally what Drewski, the niggas that Drewski be making most of his skits about. He's like
just got back from Greece.
Drewski like makes videos about lame shit that lame niggas do, right?
Like have friends, like travel, like enjoy life. Is that lame? Damn. I'm lame because I have friends and I enjoy life. My bad. Shit.
And most of his videos describe Bond because Bond is like the lame nigga prototype, right? This nigga is.
See, he's always been mad and jealous over me. He's always been mad. That's why he always used to dislike my videos and hate the fact that I have my friends. He's always hated it.
Like, this nigga is like lame nigga T1000, right? This nigga comes from lame nigga ground zero, right? He's just a lame nigga. And and Bond likes to bring up like dumb shit that nobody cares about. Oh, BG,
I like to bring up dumb shit nobody cares about, but I don't understand where this whole conversation of friends being lame, Drewski, or anything else has to do with $750 being more than $700. This dude literally turned one number being greater than another number into a whole crash out. And that's wild.
You cheated in a relationship 15 years ago. Oh, fat people, this. Bond, nobody gives a fuck about none of that dumb shit you talk about. See,
Fat people.
Bond, I need you to understand. The reason why you're stuck talking about shit that happened 15 years ago and why you still behave now like a lame nigga when you're 40 and you still be acting like a college kid and, oh, I fuck mad bitches. I fucked this girl, this 5 girls this week. One was Russian, one was...
I love how they're gassing me up and glazing. I mean, I guess if you're gonna lie, yeah, gas me up and keep gassing me up and glazing them. Damn.
Jewish, one was Asian, one was Portuguese, one was Chinese, and you're gonna, I know you're gonna flip this and say, oh, he's jealous because I'm getting women. Bond, get your women. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying
apparently you do.
It doesn't add up to a nigga that was.
It doesn't add up because you're lying. That's why it doesn't add up, because you're making up your own stories.
So pressed about getting kicked off a podcast when he claims he has 40 best friends, 100 bitches, and life is going so fucking great for you that
40 best friends and 100 bitches. This motherfucker been watching too much Andrew Tate. I've got 40 friends and 100 bitches. How we get here from 750 being more than 700? Jack over here is scratching his head. I think what made him crash out was your pinned comment on the video you made. What was the pinned comment? Oh, because he's a political planderer? Yeah. That's true. I mean, you know, he wants to attack other people for a price increase. That's the point I was making, how he wants to attack other people for a price increase, talk about you voted for this, yet, you know, him supporting bad games and DLCs and predatory practices and just being a mindless consumer, that's called voting with your wallet. That's equally as harmful, if not more harmful. Appreciate that, Rico.
that doesn't line up to a nigga who was damn near on the verge of tears.
Why does he keep saying I was crying or on the verge of tears? The only person who has ever cried on the internet that I know of is BG.
For being removed from a podcast. See, and the difference between me and you, Bond, is the dumb shit I did in college. That's when most niggas do their young, dumb shit. And
nah, you still do young, dumb shit now, dummy. You still do dumb shit now. You still sell people broken consoles. You still backstab people. You're still lying. You're still cheating. Don't act like you're some different person, dog. Come on.
Behave young and dumb. You're 40 and you're still doing that shit because you peaked in college and then you decided to still behave like you're in college because you want to stay there because you peaked there. Your life hasn't gotten any better from that time. So you decided to stay there and you're stuck there and you're going to keep being stuck there. You haven't gotten nowhere since, dog. You stuck. And you live a sad life, bro. Your life is, bro. And listen, I didn't need to tell none of these niggas this.
My life is so sad. I got 100 bitches. I got 40 friends. I have unlimited PTO, apparently. I travel the world. I vacation. Everything is paid off. Everything is paid down. Oh my God. My life sucks. So terrible to be me. Oh, hold on. I got a text for a friend. My bad. My life is so awful.
These niggas already knew that because we know how lame niggas speak and act. We've heard you in the Discord. We heard your stories. We hear all of it. And the shit you talk about, we been knew this is what lame niggas who don't got no motion in life, that don't got shit going on, this is how they talk.
He's talking about motion in life where Jack move is literally in the same frame. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hunt wild boars in Texas? Nah, though. We're not hunting boars. We're not hunting gators. Talking motion in life. That's wild. See how he really feels about you, Jack? He talking about motion in life. Didn't care about your mental health, told you to get your black ass back on the podcast. But he talking about motion in life.
We know that. So I don't need to convince these people. They already knew. The Discord already knew. Niggas who have spoken to you already knew. Everybody knows this. I'm not telling them shit they don't already know, Bond. You seem to be the last one to figure it out. That you a lame.
That you a lame man, nigga.
That's the thing.
And see, you know, when people ask me, when I travel or when I go places, where are all the black people at? How come there aren't any black people like that? BG is the perfect example why. I don't associate with these kinds of people. When I'm out on boats or I'm out traveling or I'm out on some island or I'm out on some trip or I'm out doing some fun thing, I'm at the beach, I'm at the beach, whatever, like, I don't associate with these kinds of people. This is why. This is why. Jack and Jazzy are fake dudes on the internet. If I were you, I would just move on from all of them. You're better than that. The internet-ish is hilarious. Oh, man.
You peaked, bro, you peaked 15 years ago, so you still behaving like 15 years ago. I need you to know that. And get some motion and get some shit done.
It sounds like therapy right now. You giving this nigga a therapy session, BG.
It does sound like some therapy. You need some lotion on those fucking legs, though. Like, another thing is, though, like, who is he talking to, right? Clearly he's venting to his audience. Because I don't watch Weapon Wheel. He knows I don't watch Weapon Wheel. Now, if he would have made a video but like, this is a video to Bond, okay, that would make more sense. But like, you're just outwardly venting to your audience, which is kind of wild. Not just outwardly venting to your audience, but you're venting in front of one, Smooth, Jack, Jazzy, I don't know who the other two people are. You're venting in front of 5 other grown-ass men to another man over the internet who isn't even watching you. That sounds crazy.
Speak to this nigga's soul. Speak to this nigga's soul. He got the reading comprehension of them girls he be talking to, nigga. Them little girls he be talking to.
Little
fucking
girls.
PDF.
Come on, bro.
That nigga PDF. That's what he is, nigga.
I look forward.
PDF, nigga.
I look forward to the video. I look forward to the video that you're gonna make on me. Go find comfort in those little college girls or girls half your age that you love to chase because you can't because those dumbass tricks.
Damn, he had English, bitch. Damn, get it out. Listen to this.
Because you can't because those dumbass tricks and those dumbass moves that you can't because those dumbass tricks and those dumbass moves that you use on girls half your age, it won't work on a woman that's actually your age. They not falling for that shit. So yes, that's why you target them young naive ones. We know that. We know that.
Lame man, nigga. He think he cool because he buying them little white hoes, Modelos and shit.
Listen, that shit you be using to impress these chicks that's like 25. The chicks that's like your age, they've been somewhere. They experienced some shit, so they're not gonna be.
Bro, can we be real for a second? I've already talked about this and we've already gone about this, I don't be spending a dime on these chicks. So what is he even talking about? McBettis, BG rode the slow bus. Definitely did. And wouldn't this directly contradict what he's saying? You don't have motion, you're a bum, but you spend all this money on women. Which is it? Which is it? Because you can't be a bum and you can't have motion, but then have 100 chicks you're spending money on. Explain this to me. It's really hurting my head. You're saying things don't add up? Yeah, I don't think it adds up, because for you to have 100 girls, for you to be spending money on girls, if that's what your argument is, I mean, you would have to have motion, and you wouldn't be able to be a bum. And you wouldn't be able to be a bum and get girls at all either. But like what is, you're talking out of both sides of your ass right now.
Be impressed by it. So that's why you have to target them.
Right.
Listen,
Damn.
I wish you the best, and I need you to progress past what you were 15 years ago. Do something different. Make life worth it. You a lonely nigga, and if you keep behaving how you keep behaving.
I got 100 girls, but I'm lonely. Like these arguments don't make sense. You're broke. You pay for 100 girls. You're lonely. You have 100 girls. You're lonely. You have 40 friends. You're a bum. You travel all the time. You have no life. Nobody cares where you travel. This dude is like an emotional wreck right here, man. Like, everybody's had this experience before. You ever date a girl and there's an argument or a disagreement and you're just like, God damn it. I'm right, she's wrong, but I'm just gonna let him have it because I just don't feel like going back and forth. BG acting like a straight up woman right now. This is crazy. Like, he literally makes an argument and then counters his argument right after his argument. He doesn't even realize that Alex is playing both sides of the field. Alex doesn't get paid. Alex is trolling. He's like, oh, Alex always brings him up. Yeah, Alex is in Hard 8's Discord. He's just there to try to stir up shit and entertain himself. Jack ain't saying shit because Jack ain't trying to fucking mess up his money. Not only that, but Jack doesn't want to be attacked and go through the emotional turmoil that he used to go through, that he went through a couple weeks back, because God forbid that happens again. BG ain't gonna do anything about it. Smooth is completely checked out. He doesn't even care. Smooth told me he just shows up for a paycheck. That nigga got kids. He don't even do play on Xbox anymore, and he rarely even does Xbox anymore. So Jack is just there for the paycheck. He don't even care. He does whatever. He got bills to pay. Smooth just completely checked out. He's just there for a paycheck. Alex is just there trying to rile him up and troll him. Jazzy's out there instigating like he already does. And BG, the only one that doesn't even see this. 3 of these 4 dudes up here know that he's already wrong. He's completely arguing something that was never even argued about, and they're just letting him ramble. Like, this is, like, I give you this, man. I have some loyal friends in my life, but my boys will even call me out on my bullshit if bullshit occurs. And I'll call them out on their bullshit if bullshit occurs, because that's what friends do. Friends call each other out on their bullshit and they hold each other accountable. But clearly, none of them call you out on your bullshit because they just dick ride you. They just want to be part of something. They just want to collect a check at the end of the day. There's a reason why social rejects over the internet are upset at somebody for having a life, for having friends, for traveling, for doing this, for doing that, for having trophies, whatever it is, Gunpla, whatever. Yeah, $3,000 worth of Gunpla on these shelves, but I'm a bum boy. The reason it is because maybe it's y'all who don't have anything going on in real life. Again, I've always referred to the internet people as NPCs, but yet y'all are up here using the internet, Discord, Twitter, this podcast as your main source of human interaction daily. And maybe that's the problem. Because God forbid you even would ever have to FaceTime, get in a call, or talk to Hard 8 or anybody else and actually hash something out like an adult. Oh no, can't do that. No, you're a freaking internet warrior.
Even nigga, you gonna be a lonely nigga going to the club in your 40s, 50s, 60s.
Bro, I don't even go to like I haven't even been to a club in like 3 or 4 years. I don't even go to bars. I don't even drink. What is this? This is seltzer. I don't even drink. Oh my god. Yes, Shot Red, you have seen my friends call me out before. We hold each other accountable. Oh, and before anybody calls out that Bartesian in the back, that is for guests only. That is not for me.
Bro, being the nigga that's still in the club at 40 and 50, that's nasty. That's a nasty look. You don't want to be that. Still trying to pick up and bag, man. Listen, we all had that experience, Vaughn. You're not unique. We all was smashing mad chicks back in the day.
I don't believe you were. But continue.
You're not unique. Mad niggas in the Discord was doing that. Mad, everybody was doing that. You're not special. The difference is we matured past that. And you're
can't even count. Don't you know that 750 is more than 700, but talking about maturity. Backstabbing and deceiving people, but talking about maturity. Lying in front of other people, but talking about maturity. Okay.
Still stuck there, bro. We been there, done that. We moved on because life has other shit to offer, but you never figured that out, or you couldn't obtain it, so you decided to stay where you at. Wish you the best.
They said this was your euphoria for him. You feel like you got it all out.
Listen, every once in a while, once in a while, these jilted niggas want to make a video on me or speak on me, and I gotta slap these niggas back into place because they forget.
I didn't even make a video on you. That was you and Jack having a conversation. This nigga is so hurt, dog. Uploaded a minute 27 of him and Jack having a conversation. Oh, that motherfucker made a video on me. No, not really. It was you and Jack having a conversation. I had no input into it. I didn't say anything into it. All I did was screen cap the conversation you guys had and screen cap the comments you had to prove the point that I was right and you were wrong, that Jack was right and you were wrong. And now you on this tirade.
Damn, every dog has their day, man.
Give me your thoughts, nigga. He came from my nigga BG, man.
See, look, a grade A dick ride. He came from my nigga BG. He came from my nigga BG.
I replaced your bitch ass.
I think BG cleaned up nicely. I'm with it. I'm with the fuck shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we know you are, Alex.
Yeah, me too. I love it. And I had to come and defend BG because he defended me last week, you know. So I'm like, fuck that.
I had to come and defend another man on the internet because another man on the internet came and defended me.
Nigga Ryan, nigga, you a PDF, nigga.
Oh. We out here doing those? We out here calling people that? That's what y'all condoning over there?
You just gonna keep throwing dirt.
You like them little white girls because the sisters don't like you, nigga. You calling BG white fat, nigga. She look better than every bitch you ever been with, nigga.
Oh. Interesting. Better than every girl I've ever been with. That's an interesting comment to make. Should I get messy right now? Should I get messy? Because somebody did send me a picture. We could get messy. You know what? I don't want to put anybody's wife on camera on blast. That wouldn't be cool. But let's just say, I'm not out here hunting Moby Dick.
None of the
That
girls
black
you
queen.
with, nigga, can't
That
make no
black
fucking
queen.
collard greens. They can't fry no fucking chicken, nigga. They can't make no fucking yams, nigga.
And he got to try
You
better.
think the only thing is
Listen,
like
and listen, he got to try better because
men.
that shit don't bother me. My household is a very happy house. He can call my wife whatever he wants till he's blue
Yeah,
in the
nigga.
face. I have a happy home, bro.
Yeah,
My
and
life,
already-
Don't sound happy to me.
my
What
life
the
is
fuck are they
truly good.
fat ass
Oh, and by the way,
little
I keep telling y'all niggas, every time y'all hate on, I know some positive shit is about to happen to me. I got some shit like in the works in like real life that I'm like, oh, I'm not sure which way this is gonna go. This is like a 50-50 if I get this or not. Every time one of you niggas hate on me, I'm like, oh, this is about to go my way. Every time you niggas hate on me, I get a blessing. I'm keeping it real. Like every time you niggas just randomly want to talk about BG, make some videos on BG, house, car, promotion, some shit. Every time it happens. I'm not lying to you. So something good about to happen. I'm about to get some type of shit.
Oh,
I feel
I'll
like
talk about
I feel like this is therapeutic for you,
Yeah.
BG. I'm glad you got it out your system.
I like this.
I don't even know what else there is.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing else to say to his loser ass.
No, but what do y'all
Fuck
think
mine,
about
fuck
the
his fans.
well, what do y'all think about the PS5 price increase?
Oh, now you want to get back on topic.
Which, after all of that, just proves my. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Went through all of that just to go round and about to get to the very point where consoles are now more than $700. And I am right. All that crying from point A to B, A to Z, 1 to 2, 3 to 10, whatever you want to say, just to point. Oh, man. Crazy. Happy house, huh? Absolute nuts. I don't even know who that clown is in the background, but I guess BG got himself a loyal dick rider over there. That dude would bury his face in BG's ass. But I'm ready to read some super chats, and I'm ready to go on Legend of Heroes and get out of here. I've really got nothing else to say on this. I mean, yeah, ain't no hard eight's right. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back for BG. Hard eight need to get into the call. Not worth it. You calling somebody a PDF file was too far though. Yeah, these dudes like to again, this is why I don't hang out with those kinds of people, because that's what those kinds of people do. That's how those kinds of people act. Yeah, so Jazzy, I'm glad to see what Weapon Wheel has devolved into, the Kiss BG's Ass podcast. You know, it's funny because destroying Smooth on a weekly basis, taking $3,600 from him, destroying him every week on every point, every time. BG not one time was ever tired of Smooth getting destroyed, or was upset at Smooth getting destroyed, or was annoyed at Smooth getting destroyed, or said I was being disingenuous, or said I was lying, or saying I was being inaccurate, or said I was making stuff up. But when he is the one that's on the chopping block, when he is the one in Weapon Wheel Court, when he is the one making the mistake, then all of a sudden everybody's lying and disingenuous. He is just the perfect being. Never wrong, always right, everybody. It just is what it is. Absolute insanity. A whole decade of destroying kids Smooth. No issue. But you know, every now and then, you know, you're wrong. Now it's a huge issue. Got it. Your ego is bruised. You can't handle being wrong. What else do we got? What else do we got? And to say that you're not mad over price increases, well, now that's not even untrue, because this whole price increase with you arguing over people against Cheeto Man Online, yeah, the price increase has made you mad, because now you're going back and forth with people against Cheetah Man or Cheeto Man Online. Cheetah Man. They out here calling you fake, Jazzy. Hard 8. These dudes be talking like they got a Lambo, own a private island, and have millions in the bank. Yeah, that's another thing, right? Hard 8 be upgrading daily, hourly, by the minute, new TV, new console, new graphics cards, buying, trading, this and that. Hard 8, have I ever had an issue with you spending your own money? No. So why does this idiot think I have an issue with a price increase? Or I think he's mad at a price increase? Like, some people just like to argue with themselves. It's all they like to do. I mean, BG does say he's the Vince McMahon of YouTube, so I guess people are out there in the Kiss Your Ass Club. But yo, if y'all got any questions or any comments, put them down there right now. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Put it down real quick so I can answer anything you got, because I do want to get on this Legend of Heroes real quick and just cool out. We've been here for already too long, almost 2 hours. And my throat is getting raspy. Oh yeah. I heard Hard 8 was broke too. I mean, this dude just be buying graphics cards like they're bubblegum, but he's broke. I mean, Hard 8's either broke or he is like Solid Snake out here, a master thief. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I finished Rebirth. But again, I don't finish games, apparently. Hard 8, I don't have no money. Neo has been playing Legend of Heroes. That's what he says. Yup, BG flagged for Tanga, and he also flagged Dr. Trey. Yeah, so, like, it can't be both ways. Hard 8 is broke or, like, look. You can't be a gold chain gamer, platinum gamer, diamond, whatever we're calling it right now, and be broke. So, Hard 8 is either broke and a master thief, or he got money to buy what he wants. Like, two things can't be true. But again, when you're BG, multiple things can be true. You could be lonely, but have 100 bitches. You could be lonely, but have 40 friends. You can be broke and have no motion, but you pay for girls. You could be broke and have no motion, but have 100 girls you pay for. You could be broke and no motion, but travel places. Like, what's going on here? Yeah, Hard 8, all of his 5090s came out of thin air. Like, dog, if you're buying $2,000 graphics cards, right? That's not an easy thing to steal. My guy is literally like Sam Fisher Solid Snake, or he just buys things. Like, honestly, it would probably be more impressive if Hard 8 was broke and was acquiring all these high-end graphics cards and things like that. I think it would be more impressive. But, you know, another video, another live stream destroying these stupid idiots, destroying these dick suckers, these dick riders, these brown nosers, these yes men. I'm already being told this is all up and down the discords and everything, and their echo chambers and everything, all because a guy is upset that he was wrong, that a price of $750 is more than $700. All because, you know, a dude wanted to go on a rant because he was arguing a completely different point than I was even making. Another thing, because I'm not sloppily built, let me show you something that you guys don't know about. I don't even know if you can see this. But that is called exercise, for people that don't know. 209 pounds now. Yes. So, I bet you I weigh less than your wife, too, which is crazy. I got nothing else to say, people. Don't know what content is coming out this week because I am taking a Labor Day vacation. Oh, no. I'm taking another vacation. I'm going to see friends. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Oh, no. I'm broke. I guess I gotta crawl to Florida, not hop on a plane. Boo-hoo. Oh, no. I'm so upset. What am I gonna do? Oh, man. See, I don't even think his feelings to me, I wouldn't even call them jealousy. But he does have some sort of animosity. Simply put, because the thing he tries to project himself as, I see right through it. And he can't fool me. He never could fool me, and he never can fool me. Because I know how people from the cities and people like him act. I know how people try to run and how they act. And I know how people like him act when they get confronted in person. Like when he walked in front of Humpmaster Flex. Talking all that shit. Got nothing to say to that weirdo jumping him down like a bouncing ball right in front of him. But I'll catch you guys later. I'll give my thoughts on Legend of Heroes when I finish it. I'm Black Bond, and 750 is more than 700. That's the lesson from Professor Bond tonight. Be easy. Enjoy life. Jazzy. Stop being a dick rider and stop being a dickie.